and welcome to the talk. I'm your host, Ride4321, here with my co-host, Brendan1127, and make sure you subscribe to his channel. And today we're going to talk about, should boys and girls be friends?
Should we start out with an answer?
Well, no, we're going to discuss it. And also, I know it was in a different spot, the first episode last week with Melon, but I do believe that this is going to be the everyday spot for the show from now on.
I found it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spot, and I like the angle, how it can
It's a good
show
angle.
both of us, yeah. But anyways, start it off.
I think, yeah, I don't see a problem with it.
Well, I mean, that's the question. That's like, what is the problem with it? The problem is,
What is the problem with it?
what happens if you actually start to like them? Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, that happens.
that happens a lot, Brendan.
Well, yes, it does happen a lot.
You,
But if there's some people that are at the point where it's not, then it's like, then people, remember you and me? Remember what happened with me? You
What?
kept saying it
What?
with Jordan?
Oh, yeah.
There's
But,
a friend that's perfect on this topic, actually. We're friends, and then everyone else, and no one shuts up. Like, you all say stuff.
yeah, that's true.
So I mean, that's.
But
part
we
of
haven't
it.
we were saying that in 7th grade. We haven't said anything about
Well,
it
yeah.
really that much. But anyways, there's
Sometimes, but like
What
that's
would you do?
that's part of the problem in this like subject. Is some
Yeah.
people say that, and like
Yeah.
some people get
Yeah, but like, what would you do if you're dating a girl and her best friend's a boy, a guy? You know, like would
that's a problem.
Yeah, exactly. That's the question about this. You know, should girls be allowed to have a best friend that's a boy that is and that should girls that have boyfriends be allowed to have best friends that are boys, or should
depends on
boys?
the age.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't just
No.
ditch someone.
No, I mean it's the same thing with boys. I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but you know, I like that's the question we have to
I don't know.
talk about. And also the other part is, should boys and girls be allowed to be friends because they can get emotionally attached and best friends, a boy and girl that are both straight. I'm not talking about gays or lesbians because that's a different subject, obviously.
Yeah.
But like gays and like a straight guy and a straight girl, best friend. Should that be allowed? That's the question.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
it's freedom of anything. You can do whatever you want, essentially. I mean, technically not, but in that sense, you can. I mean,
I
no
know.
one's telling you, oh, you can't be friends with him.
No, I know
Don't you-
that, but it's just.
I
No, I'm not saying should you not be allowed like all the time. Like if you're a boy and you have a girlfriend and your best friend's a girl, which one are you gonna ditch? Like what happens if you're a guy and you have a girlfriend and your best friend's a girl, and your girlfriend doesn't want you to be friends with your best friend anymore? What do you do there? That's the question. Because if I'm a girl's boyfriend and her best friend's a guy, I don't want them to be, they can still be friends, but I don't want them to be like
Well,
really
you know what?
close.
Who do you ditch depending on if they are like doing stuff together? Then you should leave the person that you're dating. I think the friend is more important.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if they say, like, if you hang out with them more, or like if the other person, if you're dating the other person, if they hang out with the other person more, then just leave them because then that's who they care about more.
Yeah.
It's up to what they think. It's if they go with the friend more or go with you more. That's the essential answer to the question.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
But like the other thing is that what if a girl, like the same situation I was just telling you about, but what if your best friend likes you too? Like, what does the girl do if, what would you do if your best friend's a girl and she has a boyfriend and you like her? Like, that's the other thing.
You don't jump on, if you're friends, then you would support what she's doing.
Yeah. But also, what if...
and then you could try after, if they break up or something happens.
But what happens if they're both single? A straight guy and a straight girl. If they're both single and they like each other and they start dating. They were best friends, really great friends, and then they start dating. What happens if they break up? They're not going to want to be friends anymore. That's the thing. Like,
well, maybe some people try dating each other because they're like, oh, we've been best friends forever, and then they start to like each other when they get older and they try it. But if they don't like it, some some people just like, okay, we'll go back to being friends.
But
some
that's
people,
not.
it's not
That's
the case for
almost
most
never the case, Brendan.
Yeah.
It's hard to be friends with your ex-girlfriends. All my ex-girlfriends, I'm not friends with any of them really.
Yeah.
You know, like it's hard to get back to that point because you got to the point where you were in love with them and they loved you back, and then you gotta go back to being friends, and it's not easy because you still see them in the physical way, not the way that you saw them when you loved them, and now you can't love them anymore. That's the hard part, and not a lot of people can do that.
Yeah.
Kudos to people who can do that, because I can't do that. I just can't, because I just feel like that's way too hard. That's the problem with it,
Mhm.
That's why I think it's a little iffy, honestly.
Oh yeah. I don't really have anything else.
Yeah.
It's a quick one. We can do another one.
Yeah. But overall, I just think.
I think it depends on what's happening.
Yeah. I mean,
it depends on the situation. It's all different.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of different situations, so it's hard to say. But the other thing is that how do you deal with your best friend, who's a girl, having a boyfriend? Because tons of guys have their best friend, who's a girl, start dating a guy, and that's when they start liking them.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works most of the time.
If you're friends, then you don't interfere. And then if you interfere, then you're not a true friend to them.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just confusing, There are tons of different situations, like you said, but overall, I just think that it sucks. It's just a hard situation to deal with, And I overall think that you should be allowed to. Obviously, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no one saying, oh, yeah, you can't be friends with a girl. But I just think it's awkward. That's the perfect way to think of it.
It's strange because you could either be so similar and like the same things.
Yeah.
But it could go to being completely different.
Yeah.
Of like the way boys and girls are.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah. I watched this really weird video the other day.
Yeah.
It said that that there should be a separate side of the world where it's just girls, and a separate side of the world where it's just guys, where guys and girls should be separated and not allowed to talk.
That would be terrible.
No, yeah, it would be, and the world would.
Then the world would die.
Yeah, seriously, there wouldn't be any more kids. So you're stupid, lady, but I can see she wasn't crazy or anything. She was just saying, should boys and girls be separated, and only when they're married they can, have intimacy once they're married,
Yeah, well, you need to have people in the world if you want to survive.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not saying that. She's just saying that, should boys and girls be allowed to, kiss and have sex, when they're just dating,
Yeah.
I
don't know, that's a completely different topic.
Yeah, I know, but it's just complicated, It's just, I don't think that boys and girls should be allowed to be, I think they should be allowed to be friends, but I think there's a line.
I think it's some people, there's a few people that get along like that, but I think in most cases
it's hard.
You could just talk to a girl sometimes, be friendly with them, you could talk about certain things that you both like or something like that. It doesn't need to be full on, friends with them.
Yeah, it's
there's a difference.
Nothing against gay people, but when a gay guy and a gay girl are friends, it's a great friendship. It really is. And it's nothing against gay people. I'm not being, against that, but I'm just saying that a gay guy and a straight girl, that relationship as friends, is usually a really good relationship, because they know that they're never going to date, and they can be great friends,
Mm-hmm.
So that's
it.
the best part.
Yep. So that's the end, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. If you liked this video, do me a favor, guys, and drop a like down below. If you really liked it, subscribe. Thank you for being on the show.
I will be on the show many more times.
Yes, definitely.
And he will be in more of my videos. Subscribe to me, Brendan1127.
Yep. No, it's 1127.
1127. Doesn't matter.
And subscribe to his other two channels called Real Brendan1127 and Brendan1127 post games. And I also have Ride for 321 post games.
And
the talk, yeah. But I also have my main channel called Ride for 321.
Yep.
Man, we have 6 channels combined together.
Yep.
Well,
Plus all the
anyway, guys, thanks for
Bye.
watching. See you in the next video.